Hello lovelies, and welcome back to Larkin Design. I'm Theresa Moxley, and today I'm sharing with you the introduction layout in my 2018 Project Life album. This is the layout that we will be working on, and I'm working with a brand new collection that is available in the Larkin Design shop called Out with the Old. I'm working with the journaling cards today that are available. 12 of them are 3x4. And 8 of them are 4x6 size. So I will link the product down below. I hope you'll check it out. Let's get started. Okay, so what I've done here is pretty simple. I have 2 photos that were taken, one of our entire family all together, and one of me and Alan together. This establishes who these people are, right? And then I've gone through and just chosen my favorite cards from the collection. I really love the mustard color in those 2 cards. And the way that they play with the navy and the purple and the pink in this collection. I also went and grabbed my Crepe Paper Good Vibes collection. There were just a lot of colors that worked really well with the Out with the Old collection. It made me really happy. I just love this layout altogether. The photos that I've chosen were taken back in November, so they have a fall kind of feel to them. And I feel like the purple and the mustard colors are sort of reminiscent of fall, and work really well with that vibe. So for my main title card, I knew that I wanted to use this Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday die cut embellishment that is from the Good Vibes collection. I knew that I wanted to use that because that's sort of what I'm documenting here in this album is the everyday. And then I chose the Good Vibes chipboard words because isn't that what we all need is like good vibes for 2018. I am ready to be done with 2017 and ready for a fresh start. So that's sort of what this layout reminds me of and what I wanted to carry forward in this layout. A brand new beginning, brand new start, and we're going to rock it, right? We're going to rock this year. So I'm just going to adhere these down. What I did was I peel some of the chipboard off of the back of these so that so they're not so chunky in the album, especially when they're big words like this. They tend to bulk up your albums really fast, so you can peel a little bit of the chipboard off of those, and that card is good to go. And I notice now after the fact that I totally repeated the good vibes only and the good vibes. So clearly I'm looking for, some good vibes this year. And that's totally okay. And I'm just going to layer some things here on this little, marks card. And so this was fun to create. I just took my iPad and I use an iPad Pro and the Apple Pencil, which I love, and just made marks on the page, on the screen. And this is a great creative practice you can totally do it with watercolor, you can do it with magic markers, you can do it with Sharpies. Just take a blank sheet and make marks on the page. Not even really thinking about what you're doing, not really any particular goal in mind or anything, but just play with putting color down on the page. In this instance, it was marks on the page. And so that makes a fun little layering piece. And I've chosen this little, a little journaling sticker and the house and the little grapefruit. They're just adorable. And that's all that card needed. And then I'm going to move on here. So I created this little journaling card, which is a great space for the circle made a great space for our family initial M. And then I'm also going to stamp some lines here. And I realized, even though this wasn't intentional, but I realized that there are 6 arrows. So I'm going to add some stamped lines. And these lines are from the Paisley Press December Daily stamp set from last year, from 2016, I believe. And then I'm just going to write our names and our ages here at this current time. And this is something that I don't always do. In fact, I'm not sure if I've ever done this before, but it actually works really well just to encapsulate where we are today. And I think introduction pages are really good for that. They're just a snapshot of where we are at the beginning of this year. Easy peasy, that journaling card is done. And then I'm going to go on to the last card here. And this is a 2018 card. I wanted to write out 2018. And so I included a little label place up above it. And I think I stamped The Best Is Yet to Come using the Becky Higgins Project Life roller stamp. And then a couple of glitter embellishments, and that card is done. Of course, I want to add just a few tiny little embellishments to my photos here. Just as a little tiny accent here. And before I close out the video today, I wanted to share with you just a brief, quick announcement that I will be publishing a volume 2 of In My Pocket Memory Keeping. If you remember last year, I did In My Pocket Memory Keeping volume 1. And so I'm going to continue that journey this year. Look for announcements and pre-orders coming up in the month of January. And then I anticipate for class to begin somewhere around the middle of February. And just to announce that, because that is where I will be sharing the bulk of this project and the process videos for this project for the most part. I'll still share a couple here and there on this channel because I want to share some of that work with you. But I also want to include some of this work in that classroom. So I hope that you will look for that class coming up, look for information coming up. Subscribe here to my channel if you haven't already, and be sure to like my video if you liked this process video, and leave me a comment. Let me know if you've started your 2018 album. And I hope that you will check out the Larkin Design Shop for these products. I hope you guys had a really happy new year. And I'm wishing you all the good vibes. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.